Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. uh, do you want to build a professional personal website but think it is too complicated? No, friend, think again. In this step-by-step tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a stunning personal website from scratch using Host Pinnacles for reliable hosting and the world's most popular website platform. And we are just going to simply use WordPress. So if you want a website that is professional, just like the one I'm hovering through right now. So if you want a professional website, professional personal website, this video is for you. This video is just yours. When you want to start this and you think that it is too hectic, it is complicated, think again and stay with me to the end of this video, and you are going to learn a lot. You're going to learn how you can do it and how simple and possible is it to have a professional. That is the first thing. You're going to have a professional, and apart from it being professional, it is personal, meaning you're working on your own website. If you want a website like this one, it is professional and a personal website. Most people think it is a complicated thing, but think again. Think again. Ladies and gentlemen, think again. If you want a professional website like this, today I got you covered. Stay tuned to the end of the video. If you've not subscribed, please do so. If you have, comment, share and like for such content that are about to be dropped. All right, now for us to do this, we'll need to have things put in place for us to have this professional website. Now those are the things that now we want to discuss one by one until we get to the end. All right, now for the first part of this video, we are now going to learn how we can now get the land, or else what we call the hosting. Then that is just a framework. After we've gotten the hosting, then we get a domain. After we get the domain, then we plant the seed. And the seed here we're talking about is now the WordPress, free and an easy website builder. Then you are going to be able at the end of this video um, to have a professional website like this where you offer your services and everything. So for this video, we are focused on a professional personal website. It's also, other people call it portfolio website. Now like, subscribe, and let's dive in to the video. Now the first thing we are going to do, we are going to go to Host Pinnacles website. Now Host Pinnacles is a website hosting company in Kenya which offers affordable rates for website hosting and domain. So you go to Host Pinnacles, and for more details and everything, a link to Host Pinnacle is in the description of this video. Just click it and you will get the affordable hosting and affordable domains and a free domain. Actually, you get affordable hosting and a free domain from Host Pinnacles. Now you click to Host Pinnacles, and the first link that appears is the Host Pinnacles official website. You click to that so that you are able to get your hosting package. So if you are in Host Pinnacle, they're offering web hosting. You can hover to the web hosting. You get also, they are offering domains. If you just need domain alone, you can get a .co.ke domain, a .com domain, a .org, .africa, .xyz, .net, and you can view everything, and you can get them as cheap as 500. There are even domains as cheap as 450. As cheap as 200, you can be able to get a domain with Host Pinnacles. Now click the link on the bio and the description. Click the link on the description to get more information about Host Pinnacles. Uh, they offer you a starter package of 4,200 Kenyan shillings. Then, most importantly, you're going to get a free SSL certificate to secure your site. You're going to get unlimited email account, search engine friendly, free cPanel account, everything. They're just offering is just they're offering you this for free. They have the standard package. You get also a number of things for free. You get 100 GB SSD, 8 GB RAM, Lightspeed, free SSL certificate. Most importantly, is the certificate, which makes your site very secure. Free M-Pesa integration, and this is for all the packages offers all these instant account setup and everything just for free. You just need to hover to the link and purchase a hosting, and most importantly, you get a free SSL and you get a free domain, a .co.ke, a .com, or a .org domain. That one you get for free. And they are also offering hosting only. So whether you have a domain from somewhere else, you can come here and get a hosting of just 2,875 Kenyan shillings, and you get a hosting, and you also get a free SSL certificate, search engine friendly, free instant account setup. You get a number of things. You get a number of things just for free. Now, hover towards Pinnacle and get started. Now, if you are just starting, I recommend you go with the starter package, or if you want to build a serious website, you can go with the standard package or the executive package. Now, if you click that, of course, you will also have to create account with them. If you are new to the website, you create account, and after creating account, you can now hover to that and choose the domain that you want to have. For example, you make it simple. You make your domain simple and easy to remember. You can also transfer domain. You can also use your existing domain. So after you does that, you check if the domain is available. That my domain is not available. Let me check another one. Unavailable. Let me go with my name. Check. The domain is already taken. Now you remember to make the domain simple and easy to remember, so that it gets itself available. Right now, the domain iranian.co.ke is now available, and you see it's just 500. You will click continue. After you click continue, you'll get a summary of everything. Now the domain and everything, you get your order is this, and everything you're going to get the starter hosting package and everything. Then you can click to continue so that you can check out this order. Then after that, after you check out the order, and if you are in your account, you will be able to see that you have a hosting and you have a domain already. Now once you have a hosting and a domain, you will get a free cPanel. Now cPanel is where now you are going to get everything. In the cPanel, that is where you are going to hover, and you are going to get to one click installer, where you're going to get the software close, and there is where you are now going to install WordPress. Now, first things first, after you purchase, you log into the Host Pinnacles clients area. So we are now here, we are now in the clients login. So we are in the clients area. Once you are in the clients area, as I said prior, you are going to get your hosting and your domain. After you have your domain, note that our domain include features of free SSL, and that is basically for our security. And we also have one-click installer for ease of use. Now we've selected the plan and the budget purchase. Now we get to our domain name. Now remember, it was our easy and our desired domain. After now we have that domain, we are now going to our control panel. In the control panel, the cPanel, we are now going to get the auto installer. This is where now we are going to get the Softaculous or the WordPress toolkit. And that WordPress toolkit here, WordPress managed by Softaculous, it is a magic button. And this magic button gives us what we need to start. Now, remember, our domain was test one. If you have a domain, like for instance, there had a domain, you will hover into your WordPress and you get to domains, and from here you can create subdomains to your root domains. You can just click create new, but for this video we are going with the domain that we just created, that is test one. And then this is the domain we are now going to install the WordPress into it. Now we are going to hover to WordPress managed by Softaculous, and then once we select it from the WordPress installer, we are going to critically fill in the site title and everything. But before we do that, we are going to click install. So this is a WordPress management dashboard, so we click install in order for us to be able to install WordPress into our domain. Now you select domain from the list, but if here is your first time, you don't have a list of domains, you only have your domain, your one domain. After that, you will select the version of WordPress that you want to install. I'll go with the latest version, that is the updated one, that is 6.8.3. That is the latest version of WordPress. So we are going to install WordPress to our test subdomain so that we get to learn. The next thing, we are going to put our site title, the site name. We can call it test one. You can give it a description. This is for education purpose. Now after that, we are going to the admin account. So this is the original account. So we have to put your admin username. Remember that do not use admin for security purposes. Then after you've not used admin, you have to use a different thing here, not admin. You have to use a different thing. After that, you put a strong admin password. You put a strong admin password. So I'm putting my password. So after I've placed my password, you also have to put your admin email that you prefer. After that, you also get pre-selected plugins that the website is going to start with. You can also select language depending on the language you want to use for your website. After that, you will now click install. It's installing. It will take a few minutes to install, around 2 to 3. Nice, it is installed. Success. You now have two most important links of your live site: preview and admin login page. Now the first link is for the preview, the second link is for admin login page. So the one for admin login page, it always has got the extension WP admin, so that one shows you that it is for admin. Keep these two links secure because they are now the things that are going to help us build your website. The first link is the link to a website, and the second link is the link where you are now going to edit the things that you need in the website. Now you need to keep them secure. For instance, if you click the first link, you can see it is the test one, our blog, welcome to WordPress and everything. Now this is for education purpose. Now these are the things, you can see the things that we feel the other side. Now this is the 2025 theme. for the website. Now, um, this is how it appears, and it is now live, and this is how your website looks. But now, in the next video, we are now going to go to the admin dashboard. Now we start editing our live website. So we are now going to start editing the website. A host Pinnacle gives you the welcome onboarding process and everything. You can get started with it and see how things are going to work. The website name is that. Category, we are going to get contact images and everything. Now you can get started with that. It says the description is insufficient. Please provide a brief description. Now you have to provide everything here. And of course, after you provide everything, you will land into your WordPress dashboard. So once you are in your WordPress dashboard, this is how it will look like. And from here is where now you are going to build your website, and you're going to add your images and everything. You're going to change the layout of this website from this to something like this. So we are going to change this to something like this. So in our next video or in our next class, we are now going to learn how we are now hoovering into this dashboard for in order for us to get something like this instead of just what we have after installing the WordPress, the sample page that we have like this. We are going to learn now how you can add the menu, how you can add the images, the content, the logo, how you can put it to have a dark mode and everything. How you can have, just for example, this is my professional website. Now we are going to learn how to do everything in our next video. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video if you learned something. Tune in for our next video to be dropped in few minutes, where we're now going to learn how to hover in the dashboard and learn everything. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next video.